What's going on, guys? Today's the first ever episode of the Road to 17-inch arms. I've been watching Basement Bodybuilding's Road to 18-inch arms for a few weeks now. Weeks? Months? I don't even know at this point because it's been so long. But I've been watching his series, Road to 18-inch arms, and I've been inspired about his documentation process of his journey, the transparency with everything, and answering everybody's questions. So I want to document my current progress from where I'm at currently. So I'm 5'8" in the morning. I'm weighing in at about 182 pounds, and I'm a 16.25-inch arm, completely dry, no pump or anything like that. I want to document my process through my bulk as I aim to get to 17 inches and above during the bulk, so that when I come back into my cut, I can hopefully maintain the size and stick at a 17-inch arm lean. So this will be a lengthy process, and what I'm going to be doing is giving you guys updates on like highlights of how things have been going with training, things that I'm learning along the road to keep me going long term, because every time I start to get really good with anything arm related, I feel like the elbows, the wrists, or like just the biceps or everything. I guess biceps kind of comes into play with the elbows, but there seems to be some kind of issue. So I'm going to be doing my best job to really keep everything as consistent as possible and give you all the ups, the downs, and everything like that, so that hopefully you can take some of my journey and apply it to yourself, especially considering the fact that I believe that I am actually at a genetic disadvantage. And I'm not saying this as a method of cope, but I'm saying this more in a hopeful term to say, if I can do it with a little bit of a disadvantage, because I feel like I put on muscle slow as fuck, my appetite sucks like all hell, and my joints get beat up super easily. Like, I'm 29, but I feel like sometimes my joints think I'm 59. But all of that to say, if I can get to 17 inches and beyond, then there's no way in hell that you couldn't too. And that's why I want to document this journey. So first things first, I did my first official week of a new program. In short, I had done a modified push-pull leg split that I had created, where I was doing 2 push days, 2 pull days, and 1 leg days. Now on the push days, obviously I'm doing biceps instead of triceps, and on the pull days, I've been doing biceps, and I mean triceps instead of biceps. Just so many steps. Anyways, that started to take its toll on me in a physicality standpoint. Like when I would go to do pull-ups and stuff like that, I could really feel the biceps work the day after, and it would start to just kind of ruin the workout for me the second day. So recovery was becoming an issue, and I swapped everything up. So now I am currently on like a upper, which entails of shoulders, major compounds really. So like shoulders, chest, and back. And then the day after that, I'll be doing like a bro day, which is just biceps, triceps, shoulders, and abs. And then I'm going to do that 2 more times throughout the week, except just different variations, different exercises and rep ranges and everything like that. And then 1 leg day per week. My focus in this series is arms and upper body. So the legs aren't going to be taking as much of a toll on me, and I'm only going to be doing them once a week so I can recover optimally for the upper body. So some of the cool highlights of this week's training, especially doing the new split. For starters, I am putting overhead press as a priority again, which is super freaking exciting. I love overhead press, and I had been a fanatic about it before, but I favored bench press for the last few months, and now I'm going back into favor of overhead press. So I did my first day of the upper, I did a 3x5 at 115. Just nothing crazy, but just getting things going. Next week I'll do 125, and I'll keep going until I can stay in that 5 reps zone. Once I start to get to my actual physical limitation point with that, I will definitely be trying to go for more of a 5 to 8 rep range. But that's just where I'm starting at right now, because I don't want to dive into it too strong. On my second upper day, though, I've been doing this for a while, so I don't mind actually pushing it a lot harder. I have a close grip variation of the overhead press where I really come in on it. And I just recently got, where the hell is it? I had it right here and I'm like totally missing it. I was super pumped about it because oh wait. Yeah, I got 105 for 16 reps, which was pretty cool. Especially with the close grip. It took me a little while to get adjusted to it, but I really like it because like on the first day of the week I'm doing like a normal like thumbs distance apart from the knurling, and on this day I'm butted up to the knurling. So 105 for 16, pretty stoked about that. Definitely going to go up to 110 next week and see what I can do. But that was wicked exciting. Another big thing that I did this week, going into like more arm specific training, preacher curls. I've been working on preacher curls for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks on end. And for the last 5 weeks, I want to say, I've been stuck at 80 pounds and I haven't been able to get to my normal 20 reps. I've been working in a 15 to 20 rep range. And, you know, I got 15 reps one week, then 17, then 17, then 15. And then, yeah, this week I finally hit 18 reps on preacher curls, which I'm super freaking excited about. So I got 2 more reps left before I'm at the 20 range of 80 pounds. And it's kind of funny because when I posted my last rep PR of preacher curls, I had said that I'll probably get it by like mid-June. So I think by mid-June I will be at the 80 pounds for 20 reps mark, which is super freaking cool. I really like preacher curls, and I actually bought the Rogue curl bar because of them. I absolutely love them. I like the overhead extensions too, but the preacher curls have been the shit, and I have to send a huge thank to Basement Bodybuilding for that, because I used to have a lot of stigma against them for the risk of injury, but as long as they're programmed properly and you don't jump in weight like an animal, you're going to be fine. You're not going to rip some shit up. Honestly, it's been one of the most rewarding exercises I've been doing. Another thing that I accomplished this week, which I was super stoked about, was I've been going hard on the tricep extension machine, and at the gym I use on the weekends, I just did this one actually today, I was able to do 132 pounds for 20 reps. Now, it was grueling, it was agonizing, and everything in me wanted to stop at like 17. But those last 3, dude, were so exhilarating. And when I finally pushed it out, I was like, dude, this is epic. Like, I'm really making some moves here. So that was exciting. I was really pumped up to see that. And then another thing I did yesterday was I got an extra rep on the chest expander, which I'm going to be making a video of the review of that pretty soon. I know a lot of people watched my unboxing video for that. So look out for the review video, because I feel like I've spent enough time using this expander to actually give it a fair review. But I got 90 pounds, which is 5 springs for 11 reps. Super freaking excited, especially given the fact that that is the last thing on my workout for that day. I did my overhead press that day, slight incline bench press with the dumbbells, cable crossover, neutral grip pull-ups, T-bar rows with the chest support, and then the chest expander. So to get 5 springs for 11 after all that, pretty fucking excited. That was cool. So all in all, I mean, I've been liking this new split, and I think going into this series, the one thing that I had previously neglected a lot, which I'm going to be putting a larger emphasis on, is extremely dialed in nutrition. You know, I've gotten my recovery pretty good, I've gotten my programming pretty good, but I feel like for the last couple years, like, it's been like, eat the right amount of calories, you know, eat the right amount of protein, then whatever. But I do know that when I have enough carbohydrates, like 400 grams or more, I fucking kill it in the gym. I get nasty pumps, my muscles look better, and everything's good in the world. So I'm going to be using this series also as a way to keep me accountable with my diet, so I can share my prepping ideas and stuff like that with you in order to reach this goal. Because I actually don't even remember if I mentioned this in the beginning, but in order to achieve this goal, I'm going to have to bulk, and I want to bulk to probably about 205. So I'm like, what is that? 180? Yeah, 20 pounds away from that. So in the next year or so, I will be at the end point of my bulk, and I want to make sure I do it with the most proper nutrition possible, so I can optimize how I'm doing things. So that's that. I'm really looking forward to seeing where this series goes, to see what I pick up from really analyzing my workouts and sharing all this stuff with you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.